Good evening. Welcome back to 1810 Ojeman, where we are committed to bringing you the finest musicianship in Houston. Tonight we have a special treat for you. We have the Scourge Boys, the Scourge, excuse me, the Scourge Boys with a tribute to the 1980 thrash metal band Overkill. You guys ready? Let's do it.
Just to sleep on the wrecking ball. Better go down, knock 'em up, then leave town. Demolition of the mind, desolation left behind. Like a fuse dynamite, light the sky in the night. We're gonna walk all over you, 'cause we are wrecking crew. We are the wrecking crew. We're wrecking next. We are the wrecking crew. Destruction is a way of life. Destruction may have had its strain. Crack a smile way down. Let them crumble to the ground. Innocence ain't no excuse, slip your neck inside the news. Pain blood on a man, wrecking crews, out of hand. We're gonna walk all over you, 'cause we are wrecking crew. We are the wrecking crew. Yes. We are the wrecking crew. Get it. We're the ones that you can trust. Evil smile, wicked grin, Sarah Diamond getting the sand. And then you will end it all when there's no one left to follow call. When there ain't nothing left to do, call upon the wrecking crew. We're gonna walk all over you, 'cause we are wrecking crew. We are the wrecking crew. Wrecking next. We are the wrecking crew. Get wrecked. Thank you. We're the Scourge, doing a little tribute to Overkill here tonight. Oh, thanks. Thanks. I'm good to know I passed the audition. I don't know who I'm auditioning for. I'm auditioning for the old guy. Okay, got it. The old man. You're welcome. violation, tragedy, of violence, hate, and lies. Look when the chamber, dark recesses of my mind. Afternoon insanity, through hours, days, and time. Rotten to the core. Rotten to the core. Rotten to the core. Rotten to the core. Insanity, truth and nothing more. Accusations nominal, power rotten to the core. So take a look, read a new plateau. Take the soul of life you took, you know not what I know. Rotten to the core. Rotten to the core. Rotten to the core. Rotten to the core! Youth for better use, nothing left to chance. Fallen angels singing adventure, new romance. Until you touch the oneness of the blood, soul pierce away. Violation, tragedy, took all she had that. Secret hidden behind my eyes. Violation, tragedy, violence, hate, and lies. This is testimonial, truth and nothing more. Accusations nominal, or rotten to the core. 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 To the core. Run, 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 run. To the core. Thank you. right. Well, all right. So we're bringing it down a bit. Most people wouldn't even realize this is an overkill song. All right, let's give it a go. Way down. Bring it down. Wishing never got us what we needed, so we waited for our salvation to arrive. Then it took everything that we loved and it let us alive. I hear you call, and I promise to you one day, someday, the pain will go. I hear you call, and I promise to you one day, someday, the pain will go. Solitary movement meant for two. Can you hear the loneliness and the silent cries? If you take everything that I love and leave me to die, oh, I hear you call, and I promise to you one day, someday, the pain will go. I hear you call, and I promise to you one day, someday, the pain will go. If you take everything that I love and leave me here, leave me alive. If you take everything that I love and I'm standing here waiting to die, to die. I hear you call, and I promise to you one day, someday, the pain will go. I hear you call, and I promise to you one day, someday, the pain will go. I hear you call, and I promise to you one day, someday, the pain will go. Thank you. Funny. All right. Well, this is the last of the little tunes tonight. Oh, okay. All right. All right. So this is the last of the tunes tonight. It's actually not an Overkill tune. It's not of the Subhuman song either. I don't even know who originally wrote it. I think it's debated quite a bit. It's a traditional folk song from Canada. No, from Canada, because Subhuman's still in there. All right. 1, 2, fuck you! Sweetness and colors lazy. Say what you mean if they were lazy. Say what that's a criminal fine. Call it dumb, you know not too bright. We don't care what you say, fuck you. We don't care what you say, fuck you. How many times they say they suck. Long and fans on a coming trip. You should know cause you're so cool. You know why you're not so fool. We don't care what you say, fuck you. 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 When they say what you we don't care. Say what it sounds, say we're lazy. No, we know it ain't never anybody's in. Don't care where you been, there you look. Really now and come and cook. We don't care what you say, fuck you. You say, we don't care what you say, we don't care what you say, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you! Done. All right, we're going to talk about some Overkill records. Check.
Hello.
Sibilance. Yep. You know, I was expecting you to do the 3, 2, and I wanted to mouth along.
That's funny you said that because we have like production, I guess, value, and it's like I feel like I'm in Wayne's basement, only that's not Wayne's basement.
I think this has more production than Wayne's basement.
It might.
Yeah. All right. So we played a few songs. We got through that.
We did.
And now we're going to talk about the records.
Yeah.
There were CDs.
Compact
or
discs.
MP3s if you're younger.
Well, first of all, it's been a while since we've done a show, a metal heart-to-heart show.
We haven't had a heart-to-heart in a long time.
No, we haven't.
Been fighting.
We have.
Daily.
Every day.
About money. So much money.
All the things. Yeah,
like Van Halen.
All the things. Royalties and stuff. But here we are at our Little Drummer Boys local watering hole. And it's a nice return. And to kick off the show, we normally do some puns.
Yep.
So, do you want to go first?
I do.
Okay.
I'm only because you could run with this too far, but in honor of our drummer, who's hosting this event, Jew Live Crew, a Hebrew tribute to Two Live Crew.
Wow.
Well, I mean, are they from Brooklyn? Because that would work too, because it's the area, you know. Yeah.
Okay. Mine is actually Overkill themed.
Okay.
So it's the Years of Decay, George Takei's tribute to the Years of Decay, Overkill.
You son of a bitch, Garrett. I can't do it. I'm George Takei. Is that a good? Is that a good?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's all right. Is it George Takei enough? Oh, there, it's getting better.
You got it.
The Years of Decay. I like it, Garrick. I like it.
Good. I have a bonus one too.
Oh.
Okay.
You got one for Captain Kirk?
No, it's another Overkill themed one.
Okay.
Rotten to the Ore, a prospector's tribute to Overkill.
Okay. Yeah. I like it.
Maybe I should have led with that one.
Yeah. But it's all good.
Okay. Well, let's just dive right in.
All right.
Okay.
We start in record number 1. We're not going back through time. No, we can start.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
From the past to the present, we are feeling the fire. The debut Overkill album.
Is this thrash metal or speed metal?
It's just metal.
You could, yeah. It's that period of thrash metal where it doesn't have the Slayer beat, but it still feels like thrash metal. You know?
Yeah.
It doesn't. I can't put it right next to. I don't know why you wouldn't just look at it as a descendant of like D.A.N.O. Number of the Beast Maiden, really, because that's what it is.
Yeah, mixed with punk.
Yeah, with a little. Well, there's those Ramones chord progressions. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Those little boxy power chord progressions. So there's that. That's just the Jersey, New York thing too.
Yeah. What do you think about this? This is probably my favorite.
Yeah, it bounces between that and Years of Decay.
Yeah. Raise the Dead. I think Raise the Dead is an underrated song.
Raise the Dead is probably one of the best metal songs ever.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to drinking and blasting tunes. Friday afternoon, you just got off work.
Yeah.
That's one of the, that goes on the mixtape, for sure.
There's a lot of little subtle intricacies in their songs that we notice when we try to learn them.
Yeah, like Damn Fools. We sit there thinking like because of the Ramones influence and because it is, it's Megaforce Records, 1984, 85. When did it actually come out? It was supposed to come out earlier. This one says 87, but it came out in like 85, I think.
Yeah, 80. Yeah, I believe you're right.
But I think it was supposed to come out in 84. We know about albums running late, and back then it really mattered because, the earlier it came out, the higher you end up on the card. We know that,
they
right?
could have potentially been in the Big Four.
Yeah. And they are in my Big Four.
They are.
They're in my Big Four.
Yeah.
All right, so
But yeah, this is a great record, and yeah, you if you learn these songs, they're all power chords. I don't think there's any other chord in this almost the whole catalog except for Promises. That it's not power chords, but there's these little just kind of dicey moments where it's just
Dicey, yes.
they rehearsed it a lot, but just certain little punches and things like that. And even with the backing vocals, it's the same thing, and that's probably the punk.
And actually, Ratsgage is a really good drummer.
He really is, and he was almost like I wouldn't say he was the leader of the band right now. At that point, but he was the DIY guy. He was the building the stage sets, doing the promo, putting bumper stickers on every New Jersey toll road.
Right, yeah.
Little spot. I can't imagine
Making,
any Houston bands bothering to do that.
Drum risers out of milk crates.
Yeah, drum risers out of milk crate. I mean, it's that kind of stuff. And there's not much of that anymore because most clubs and most bands aren't going to put up with you having a stage changeover.
No.
And then there's not enough roadies in the world.
Not enough ties.
There's not enough ties.
Okay, well, I think it's a solid debut.
It's worth talking extra about that one because that's probably the best album, if not top 3.
Yeah.
Top 3 for sure.
Okay. Feel the Fire. So, if you never heard of these guys and you want to start somewhere, you could start by feeling the fire.
But if you want to take over, that's acceptable too. Nice segue. You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So there's the second one. Here's the second one. Taking over, still the same lineup, about the same amount of songs. Right?
Yeah.
This is also something, throughout these first couple albums, you get Overkill 2. The next album will have Overkill 3. There's an Overkill 4. There's an Overkill 5. And I know as a youngling,
yeah,
I thought that was pretty metal, having those little song sequels.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time I heard of it in a way.
It's a little story.
And I'm a little fan of that. That's always a risky move because you don't know, if some bands actually write out a whole thing and say, okay, we're going to split up these songs among 4 albums. Well, what if your band breaks up? Then you're left with all these extra songs, and I had this whole saga, and then there's not a resolve on that. Yeah.
Well, this one kicks off with a banger too.
Deny the Cross.
The
Yeah,
Cross.
that's a bitchin' rager.
Yeah.
This album was also the one. This is actually the first Overkill album I heard. This is one out of all the Overkill albums when it comes to reading the lyrics on the back of the record. There's a lot of snickering. Because you got like 2 songs about blowjobs, right? Yeah. You got Use Your Head and Fatal If Swallowed back to back.
Also, I want to add,
and that's another 2-parter because the using your head is the first part, and then it's Fatal If You Swallow on the second part. So 2 parts to a blowjob.
Is this the first appearance of the mascot?
Is that? I think they had it back on. No, it's on the back here.
Oh, okay.
It's just not on the cover.
Yeah.
But the mascot should be Charlie. Should be talked about. He has a name.
But a nice big one on the.
He has a name, Charlie. It's not Charlie, because in New Jersey you don't say Charlie. You say Charlie.
Yeah.
Look about Charlie.
And I know other bands have stolen this actually.
And other bands have stolen this, namely Avenged Sevenfold stole the logo. And hey,
bands that we
can't
might
be pot calling the kettle black. Hellstar stole it too. So
bands that we might be members of.
Yeah, we might be members of bands that have stolen that logo. So but we stole Avenged Sevenfold's version of it and just made it because they shouldn't count.
It's stolen from a theft.
Yeah, exactly.
That
So
doesn't count.
it's not the same because ours looks more like theirs, but we're a better band, and ours has vampire teeth. That's the Ice Ice Baby to the equation right there. All right.
Are there any?
All right.
Anything else you want to talk about? In Union We Stand.
In Union We Stand was the first Overkill song I ever heard. And it's a stupid story. It's this like
it's never
junior
stupid.
high. It's this junior high metalhead sitting around your room stuff. I wish I could say we were high, but we weren't. We weren't that cool. We were actually probably just eating like fruit snacks,
Welch's?
No, like shark shark fruit snacks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, or Teenage
Gushers?
Mutant Ninja Turtles. No, not Gushers.
No, you weren't gushing.
No. Speaking of some of the songs on this album, but no, I was actually told that In Union or Overkill might secretly be Halloween. By another kid. It's just one of those dumb metal, like, dude, that actually, like, there's members of Halloween on this, like, see, that's why they use the different names. But it's not. But these are stupid metalhead things, and I don't know if other genres of music have that dumb guy kind of like, dude, did you know that, like, Rod Stewart ate a chicken on stage and bit its head off?
But that's still kind of rock.
Yeah, but that's fun.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know if other genres of music have it. I guess country does. Outlaw country. But it's probably true.
You're right.
Fuck you.
Hey. And then some. This is actually, it's not a full-length album, but I thought I might include it because it includes a song, Fuck You, which, as we determined, is obviously a traditional song.
Yeah, they play it at the end of every show. Traditional Vancouver folk song.
Nobody knows where it originally came from.
So there's this band. Okay, so it's a little confusing. There's Subhumans from the UK, and then there's the Subhumans from Vancouver. And those places they're not close, but they're both punk bands, right? They sound different. They're both great. It's one of those bands, I don't think, like, one of the bands stole the name. I just think it's just the same time. Yeah, they're far away. Yeah. And they're both actually really great bands. It's just one lasted longer than the other. But I know with the Subhumans, I think it was from the band that I want to say the Dicks, but could be totally wrong. So, but I think it was from a band that didn't have albums or anything like that.
And then we got some live tracks on here. So that's pretty
The
cool.
live Rotten to the Core is awesome. I wish we did it that way.
Yeah.
It actually sounds easier because they put a lot of breaks in it, and it's probably so they could look at each other to see if they're in the right spot,
Yeah.
which helps.
That would have been beneficial.
Yeah.
But too late for that.
But you get a lot of those, you get a little intro to those Dee Dee Verney style backing vocals, this whole punk thing.
Look, dude, we just played some heavy
We
duty
just
rock.
played music. You want us to sing a cappella? Okay. A boom 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 boom. I don't know. All right. We're under the influence.
We are under the influence.
We're getting there.
Next album. I think this is kind of the first Dee Dee's bass tone. I think this is the first album you kind of really hear.
Yeah, okay.
You can
yeah,
really
you might
hear
be
it
right.
prominently chugging.
It's the same producer.
Well, he must have gotten better
Okay, good for him.
or made some new choices in the studio. Maybe he explored the studio space.
Well, no, it's still Atlantic. It's just, you learn as you go. But there's some great funny moments on this, right?
Tell us about it.
I feel like we get to one of my favorite Bobby Blitz lines ever is I can't remember the line that comes before it, but it's in
Not a good
is it
setup.
Mad Gone World or Brain Fed? But it's like, I got half a nickel. It says you do. How do you have half a nickel?
Bow, 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 bow. Yeah.
Yeah. I got half a nickel. It says you. And then what's up with the what's it?
The hotel?
Where are all the desk towels?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to explain this to the desk clerk.
Yeah. And the guy oddly sounds like John Madden. And I only know that from Little Giants because I'm not a big football guy, but John Madden does have a great role in that movie. And I know that voice when I hear it.
Could have been Frank Caliendo doing John Madden.
But then
He
again,
does
a
it
lot
really
of those
well.
guys sound like John Madden when they talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but there's some hits on there. There's Hello from the Gutters on that one.
Some hits.
Overkill 3 is great.
End of the line.
End of the Line is a great Iron Maiden style.
Yeah.
They always have that. They always have like one Maiden style, almost kind of power metal-y kind of sounding song on every album.
Yeah.
In the beginning. All right.
Okay. We got to power through this.
Yeah, I know. Well, we'll have more to say about the earlier album.
The Years of Decay. Okay. No, it's
Okay,
the-
move on. We have nothing to say about this one, right?
we have nothing to say about this one?
Really? No. I'm fucking with you. I got you.
No.
Oh, come on.
You're feeding off the
Okay.
audience.
Like, see,
I'm
look,
feeding off the audience.
yeah. Well, you know,
Okay, you gotta
the only
pause.
participation has been play some music and a cappella, boom, boom. You know, so
We had some got some laughs.
oh, you got some laughs. Okay. But time to kill.
Another
but
great,
no,
and you know what? They tend to not play their the intros songs to their albums. Like they don't really play Shred. You know, they don't really play Deny the Cross. And they don't
no,
play
I've heard him.
Praise the Dead.
We've heard him do Deny the Cross.
I don't think so.
Yes. Oh, we definitely have. Because you've seen him more times than me. Don't say
I may
why.
have, I might
Don't
have.
say why.
I wasn't gonna say why
All right.
because I don't remember.
You know, well, Under the Influence. Well, so, you know, but, okay, one of the best thrash metal songs of all time is on this album, Elimination.
Yep.
And I Hate is also one of the best thrash metal songs. I Hate is also one of the best punk songs of all time, because that's a punk song.
Yep.
One of the best Doom songs.
Skull Crusher. Playing with spiders.
We've seen him do that live.
That was cool.
But there's also the Years of Decay, which the drummer thought was a pussy song. Not that drummer.
He's from England too.
Yeah, but I think it was the one on Wrecking Everything.
No. This is. Oh, okay.
That was the lead-in. And then also one of the other best thrash metal songs, Evil Never Dies. The only official song that the Scourge is train wrecked live.
Yeah.
Actually, that day was similar to this. Why are we always rehearsing Overkill songs under the gun? Why is it? That band is a fucking curse, man. All right. But yeah, it's amazing. I mean, that album is just so it's
Birth
definitely
of Tension
between
is a
that
good one
and Feel the
too.
Fire
Birth of Tension is a good one too.
for a lot of people. Birth of Tension is good. Who Tends the Fire is good. I mean, there's nothing to die for. Great songs, but it's definitely really hard to. It's a different kind of band as far as the tightness. A different drummer, as the
It's a
first
different
album.
drummer.
But then we have lineup changes.
We got exit one guitar player, enter two. Horoscope. Now,
It's a good move.
yeah, Coma is a heavy ass song.
And there's actually something to be spoken for production-wise on this because we do have a new producer, Terry Date, who we know. If we know anything about Terry Date, do you know what Terry Date is famous
He actually
for?
did the last album too.
All right. So, and yes, this album has it too. But do we know what Terry Date is famous for, Garrick?
Some film work, I believe.
No, he introduced the thing we don't like about drums.
Oh.
Triggers, you motherfucker. You ruined Pantera. Some people would say you made them better, but you ruined. I don't know. Can't blame it on you, Terry Date. But here's the thing. When the old guys were using triggers, they still hit hard, so it didn't sound bad. So actually, the clicky drums on Years of Decay and Horoscope sound pretty badass. That rule didn't apply to Morbid Angel on Blessed to the Sick. Even if you're an awesome drummer and you play on a stupid V drum kit in 1991, it's not going to sound good.
Not gonna happen.
I have a lot of negative opinions on trigger drums. I could do a whole little podcast on
I'm
that.
gathering that. I think.
Yeah, I get mad. But it sounds awesome on this album, you know. And so these albums, when they were brand new, I'm sure they were just, you know, a smack in the
Yeah.
face. But it's a great album.
That's a good sounding. It sounds great.
It's a great sounding album. Bare Bones,
yeah. Thanks for
Coma.
nothing.
And there's more kick. I mean, because of the triggers, there's more double kick on these albums.
Of course, the cover of Frankenstein.
I mean, it's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun,
yeah.
you know.
Anything else?
The
Final
title track. They start going into this kind of doomy, grungier thing. I think maybe Horoscope might be the first song. Did they start using 8-string bass on this album for the first time? Or does that come later?
WFO.
But yeah, there's some amazing songs on this album for sure. So maybe if you're more of a fan of modern metal, Feel the Fire might be a little too Iron Maiden-y for you.
Yeah.
Horoscope might be a better place to start when it comes to the older albums. I also got to give it good promo picture. They're not in a construction site. They're just hanging out,
Yeah.
probably behind the recording studio.
I don't think anybody can
Everyone's
see it.
got tight jeans and leather jackets, wearing a uniform, nice Reeboks, maybe some British Knights.
Okay.
Are you see any British Knights in the? Yeah, man. I need a shoe endorsement. That's where they're. I don't care about my guitar, man.
Skechers?
I actually no. I really would like a good pair of Jordans to go with Beverly Crusher here, because I just think the red would pop. Because as you know, people, I do have Overkill Converse.
That you found. They're used.
I found them like Judy Garland in The Wizard of Oz. Like they were just under a chair in my rehearsal room. So whoever left them there, if they're watching this, are gonna know I stole your shoes. But I've been wearing them for years. They're mine.
Our little drummer boy probably knows.
No, we never. It was someone in one of your ex bands. But I doubt they're watching this. Yeah. All right, I hear black.
Do you have much to say about this?
I hear sack.
You're a sack.
This is probably the worst Overkill album.
I think Bobby Blitz said that a fan actually walked up to him and said, "I hear shit."
I mean, I get what I get. They want to be Alice in Chains or something. I don't know, Soundgarden. But it just it works tonally, I guess. But just I don't know. I just don't feel like the songs are there.
Yeah.
Now there are some good song titles though, because "Dreaming in Colombian" is one of the best song titles I've ever heard in my life. I think that's pretty good.
It's an attempt at some slower, some more
they try to
Sabbath
do more
sounding,
songs like the song
riffs.
Horoscope.
Yeah, but
Well, so a lot of like thrash bands who knew they weren't down with selling out to new metal were like, okay, well, what do we like that's not fast? Well, we like Black Sabbath. So we'll just slow down and then maybe do the Alice in Chains thing as a bridge or a Soundgarden thing.
yeah,
But, I mean, they do it better than other bands, but maybe not a whole album of it.
Like you said, the songs aren't there. I listened to this today. I can't remember.
They
one of
will
them.
learn to use influences from shitty bands later on to their own. Like they'll learn how to like make it work.
Yeah.
For them. And
Okay.
Where they're one of the few bands that can make it work. Now, if we're talking about this album, wide fucking open, much better version of maybe what that was trying to do. I don't know. There's some fast jammers, but the one thing about this album, if you listen to it with headphones, you'll realize that I feel like it's almost 8-string bass the whole album, and then I think the bass is almost mixed entirely in the left channel
Bass is booming.
or right channel. So if you listen to this, I personally can't listen to this album with headphones. It makes my ears bleed. But maybe that was the point.
Listened to it today.
Yeah.
Did not experience that.
Well, but you don't have the ear problems I have.
No, well, we didn't need to get.
You're a
into
little responsible little boy.
We don't need to get into. We don't need to talk about your faults.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I have a section reserved for later to talk about all your faults.
Oh, great. Okay, that's just the section we'll stay for the end of each show from now on. All right, I got it. But it has two of my favorite Overkill songs of all time at the end, back to back.
Bastard Nation and Gasoline Dream.
Yep.
Yeah. Where It Hurts is pretty good too. They Eat Their Young. Pretty good. Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Pretty good. Good job, guys. All right.
Yeah. Moving on.
This is another one that
Semi-dud. Is this a
Yeah.
semi-dud?
They were kind of just every other. There's not an album in between these two, is there? It's just right.
First two songs I think are pretty good. Battle and Godlike.
Battle's all right. Yeah, I remember that song now, I think.
Godlike's a little better. I really can't remember the other ones.
That's the thing when they do an album that's just like all groove.
Yeah.
It's harder to remember every song.
Pick it up if it's under $5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 4. 3.
Now this, we actually did a song from tonight.
We did.
Not many people would do that.
We kept our promises.
We did. I've never even heard them do anything from this.
No, they've done Long Time Dying.
Yeah, but we've never seen them do it.
Well, no.
Yeah.
But they've done it.
But that song is jamming. There's
Yeah.
jamming songs on this album. It's kind of the industrial, groovy Nine Inch Nails overkill.
It Lives.
The
is
Two.
pretty good.
Overkill. Oh, that would have been another one. 2 Live Crew, like the number, but it would have been Rob Halford's 2 tribute to 2 Live Crew.
Yeah.
That takes more explaining, though.
I don't know.
Yeah. Not feeling that?
It's not for me.
You're not a fan of either bands. You don't like
I'm not.
2 Live Crew.
I don't
What's
like
your favorite? Can you name one 2 Live Crew song?
I'm just not familiar.
You know, there's one. They have one hit that you would know if you heard it. But you not off the top of your head?
No.
Me! Yeah, you know that.
Hmm?
Audience participation. We love you long time.
I don't know.
We're gonna have to have a 2 Live Crew episode later on.
That will be a solo episode for you. Yeah.
This
This
is
is
when
like-
Bobby Blitz thought he could be the guy from Disturbed.
But then you took that position instead.
Runner, yeah.
See, I can't even tell the difference.
Yeah.
Am I talking to David Draymond?
Never invincible.
Or Scotty and
You like that? No, I don't have the chin thing anymore. I don't. You know what? The only thing I could say about this album is That's all I could say about it. That's all I remember when I look at it.
okay, it came in.
And I don't hate it. I don't.
It came in a pack. Okay,
Well, yeah. This is if you can get the pack, that's good.
it's a good buy. Who doesn't love
Yeah.
a steal? You know.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I saw it at Sam's Club, the pack one time. Sam's Club had all these overkill packs.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had a Sam's Club membership.
Oh no, my grandma did.
Oh, yeah.
So Bloodletting. Is Dave Linsk starts.
It's the first one with him.
Yes, thank you, David Lentz, because you got these boys back on track.
Inside of my CD case is all messed up, and I know a little guy who'd be really upset about that.
Yeah. Is your CD scratched? Have you not been taking care of it?
No, it's good, man. It's
Did
good.
you jam Thunderhead too much?
I didn't.
Thunderhead's even got like a dance beat in it. It's got a
It does.
It does, but it's jamming. What it has some other stuff I like on it too. Can I see the track?
Take a
list?
look. Take a
Yeah,
peek.
Take a peek. Well, there's another one. Is it Left Hand Man? Thunderhead? Well, Thunderhead, yeah, we just talked about it. Thunderhead's a good one. Some of these next albums, it's really like the first song's really strong, and then that's what you remember, and then I guess that's the case of Necroshine too, a little bit.
Yeah.
But this guitar player, Dave Lentz, has been with them since this came out in 2000, so it's been 20 years now. So,
He's a good fellow.
any other opinions on Bloodletting?
Not particularly.
I kind of got a Charlie D'Angelo vibe from Dave Lentz whenever I met him. Because,
no, that's a.
well, no, I told him he had big dick vibrato, and he was kind of like, that's weird.
Maybe you should explain that term.
Well, come on. Any self-respecting guitar player knows big dick vibrato is a compliment. Any guy, if you say big dick anything, is going to, like, come on. Right? Anything is going to be like, yeah, it's going to be like, well, thank you. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't want to elaborate. Okay.
I don't know what else is to
No.
elaborate on that.
Okay. Next album. Killbox 13. Devil by the Tail. That's a good one.
That's one of the best 2000s overkill.
Good
tunes.
intro. Remember any other songs?
On Killbox?
Yeah.
That's the only one that.
We
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. It's those first songs. Those first songs. That's what it is.
Yeah.
For
Oh,
these next few.
another bargain though I got.
Oh, Sam's Club membership.
No.
But if you had a Sam's Club membership,
Right.
not only would you save on gas,
I learned that recently.
yes, you would get these. Not only would you get these little overkill twofers, but I got a lot of classic rock hits, Volume 1. Classic Rock Hits Volume 2.
I doubt they sell CDs anymore.
Metal Hits Volume 2. That's dude, I heard Accept because of Sam's Club.
Wow.
And Quiet Riot.
So Sam Walton and Vince
And Crocus. Long Stick went boom because of Sam's Club.
Wow.
Grandma's membership.
Anyway, comes with a modern, well, almost 20 years now, live album. Pretty good, man. Sounds pretty good.
Pretty good. All right. But there's two in between this, though.
Yeah, we don't have them.
Yeah. But Relics 14, I guess that's how you say it.
Is it 14 or 13?
No, Killbox 13 is 13, so Relics 14. Ah, see? They're really running out of album title ideas at this point, maybe. I don't know. But I can't name one song from Relics 14. I'm terrible.
No.
Yeah. However, Immortalis has Devil by the Tails on Killbox 13. So what's the song? I do like the first song on that album, and I can't remember the name of the song. I remember the reason I didn't buy it. Well, Overkill 5 is on that album.
Okay.
But I also didn't buy it because they had the guy from Lamb of God guest on it, and that was a turn-off for me.
That kept me away from it, too.
Yep. But I'm sure many people enjoyed that. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Oh,
but now things get so much better.
Yeah, so there was
what happened? They signed a nuclear blast. What happened?
It's about a 5-year gap, and then they came out with this masterpiece. I see you got a good deal, too. You got a punched-out barcode.
I did. I got a cutout.
Way to go.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, dude.
And that album still holds up.
Yeah. Green and Black is one of my favorite Overkill songs, probably.
And the title track is one of my favorites. And hey, just to clear out, there's probably a few riffs in my day that are suspect.
Oh.
SOI is not a Bring Me the Night ripoff. I ripped off Helpless by Diamond Head.
So you stole from someone who stole.
Exactly. Right?
So it's not stealing.
And then the whole reason I go back into the intro riff during the verse is so I don't go back into the first riff so it doesn't sound like Bring Me the Night. So no.
We're good.
It's not. We're good. And then I changed one of the chords. I made one of them in major third.
Probably wasn't even necessary.
Little Ice Ice Baby.
Probably wasn't even
necessary. We have the
necessary.
same issue with Overkill 2. Every time that part comes in Overkill 2, that sounds like Crossing the Wall, I'm like, uh-oh.
So actually, the Head and Heart, he does some death vocals. Is that the first time he does that?
I don't think of those as really death vocals.
Okay, well, whatever.
He's just being Tom Waits.
Endless War.
He probably likes Tom Waits. Endless War has that great little Iron Maiden, that little trooper section.
Perhaps that's like the endless line of this type.
Having that Iron Maiden song, they kind of missed that on these other albums.
Yeah. So it's good to have something like that. It's always good to have some Maiden-sounding stuff on your albums.
Yeah. Well, Ironbound. But I would say Ironbound has the greatest Overkill guitar solo. Hands down.
Well, you're the guy to call that, man.
I am.
Yeah, you're the guy.
Yeah. All right. Come and get it. The Electric Age.
Yeah. Kind of in the same vein.
In the same vein, this is where the production starts to get a little too modern for me. And the only problem, as I alluded to earlier, if you want to talk about my faults, my left ear distorts with certain frequencies. So with certain modern metal albums, guess what? I can't fucking crank them. Well, I can't crank stuff like this because my left ear just starts going like that.
I think your faults make you special.
I am special.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're special too. Different way.
Yeah.
But there's some good songs on this one all over, but the shouting, Electric Rattlesnake, I love it. Once again, Bobby Blitz, great little lyrics. Shake and Bake.
Old Wounds, New Scars, that's a good one.
Yeah. But I love it when he says shake and bake. Shake and bake! Even though I'm an oven fry guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
White Devil Armory.
White Devil Armory.
We opened for them on this tour.
We
not
did.
the whole tour. That makes it sound like we're not that important.
No.
But
very low level.
in the Scout Bar world, we were given a prestigious honor.
Still very low level.
To be thankful. Shouldn't cop an attitude, Garrick.
I like this one better. I like this one better than Electric Age. What do you think?
Maybe consistency. What we got?
We think, my friend.
Armorist is awesome. Down to the Bone is a good song. Pig is cool. Bitter Pill is really good.
I like Bitter Pill a lot.
Yeah. King of the Rat Bastards. I forgot about that song. That makes me think of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The little rat stick.
Yeah.
I think Charlie
see,
would like Overkill.
This one has more songs that I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe overall. Black Days is good on Electric Age. So, yeah, I think they're fairly equal, but maybe White Devil Armory's a little bit better.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Then we get to the Grinding Wheel.
I don't have this one, actually, so you're going to have to be the guide.
The first song is like 8 minutes long. Mean Green Killing Machine, kind of like Green and Black in that way. And that's a really badass song. Goddamn Trouble is good. Our Finest Hour is cool. Shine On is good. The title track is really good. Yeah, there's some good, and it's got Emerald as a bonus track, which actually we could have just done tonight. I forgot that was on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have done it. You know, why not? I can always pull that out.
Yeah.
I don't forget the lyrics to that one. They go in an order, you know.
I'm still set up.
Yeah, we're still set up. You never know what might happen. All right.
Okay.
So, yeah, you got nothing to say on that one.
I don't have it.
And then we have the new album.
I have heard Welcome to the Garden State on this one.
And we know a guy in this.
There's a gentleman.
We know a guy in this. We know a gentleman. A gentleman. He's not a gentleman at all. Would you call him a gentleman? Call Jason Bittner a gentleman.
Right after he gets a massage.
Right after he gets a massage, yes. Yeah, then maybe that's the best time to come up and piss him off. So yeah, but I like this album. I think this is the best one since Ironbound as a whole.
That's a bold.
So best one in 10 years.
Claim. Okay.
10 years. That's a good place to be pre-COVID.
Yeah.
And I think when they came here, I do think they all had COVID. They didn't know it yet. Because it was like February or early March. I know their last tour got canceled because of it, and I think they were sick.
Yeah.
But no, Believe in the Fight's really awesome. Head of a Pin is one of the best Overkill choruses. Batshit Crazy totally has a new metal moment, but it's okay because Overkill knows how to do it. Welcome to the Garden State's a great punk song. That's the classic kind of Overkill with all the little tricks and twists and turns, even though it's all just power chords. Out on the Roadkill, that's a great song. Great song title. But yeah, best album in 10 years for me.
So yeah, they're a pretty consistent band.
More consistent than a lot of thrash metal bands, because a lot of thrash metal bands have to abandon that 1-2 punch after a certain point.
There's not too many duds here. I mean, there's no Saint Angers.
I mean, for me, yeah, exactly, and that's why if we're really talking Big Four, I mean, pretty much every band in the Big Four has greater duds than any of this. Every band in the Big Four has a worse album than I Hear Black and the Killing Kind.
Sound of White Noise,
Well, actually, a lot of people like Sound of White Noise. Garrick.
No.
A lot of people think Sound of White Noise has some very good songs on it, and maybe it gets actually, no, it's their best-selling album, so joke's on you.
No.
Sold out.
I meant
every seat in the house.
I forgot the name of that one. But
no, you're right. I actually don't like. I'm not going to die on a hill for Sound of White Noise. I don't like every song. There are songs I think that are excellent on that album, but I don't love every song, if I'm honest.
Okay. Because
I know I'm going to be crucified for
just kind of seemed like you did.
Yeah, I'm not going to die on a hill for it.
Okay.
I think you're talking about like Stomp 442 or Volume 8.
Yeah, one of those. Has like Inside Out on it.
The other jersey, I think Inside Out's on Volume 8. When Scott Ian had the little dyed.
And the music video on the airplane.
Yes. Yeah, the Twilight Zone. Yeah. Speaking of Captain Kirk, it all goes back. Because the Twilight Zone episode with the monster on the wing of the plane was William Shatner, and Captain Kirk.
Connections.
Yep, connections. All right. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
You got anything else? You got any final thoughts?
Listen to this band. Buy their material.
Yeah.
If you like thrash metal, if you like bands like Metallica and Megadeth, and you never heard of a band called Overkill, change that.
I guess I have one final thought.
Yeah.
If you knew a dolphin and a bear, and you knew they were named Flippy and Hambone, you would expect the dolphin's name to be Flippy, but you'd be wrong. It's Hambone.
Yeah, we're done. It's not meant for long.
No.